It's like I opened a time capsule today. I'm 63 now, and this is from the time when I was 17. And yeah, let me tell you all about it. Music was my first love. I can vouch for that. Hello, Tater Cowgirl here. Today, I need your help to find something. So I ask you to play Nancy Drew for me. So let's start at the beginning. When I was 15, I was in a girls' band and played bass guitar. This was my first, not my first, I played flute and was in the choir before, but that was my first music what a debacle. We were really bad, but we loved to play the Susie Quattro songs, and it was all young 15-year-old girls, so it was fun. And from there, it didn't develop very much, unfortunately. I went on singing choir, but and in barbershop, we did a lot of that, like mein kleiner grüner Kaktus steht draußen am Balkon, holleri, holleri, hollero, in German. But other than that, I didn't do much until I studied Spanish. As you know, I'm a certified translator in a few languages. And I traveled a lot in Spain, especially in Granada, where I came across the Poema del Cante Hondo, the poem of the deep song. The deep song, as you probably know, is the flamenco, the Andalusian flamenco. And I came across Federico Garcia Lorca, who he's a poet who wrote a lot of flamenco songs, and he got killed in the Spanish Civil War. And I want to read you one so that you understand what I'm talking here. It's called Memento. Cuando yo me muera, enterradme con mi guitarra bajo la arena. So I translate, when I die, bury me with my guitar beneath the sand. Cuando, I need my glasses. Cuando yo me muera entre los naranjos y la hierba buena. When I die among orange trees and mint plants. Cuando yo me muera, enterradme si queréis en una veleta. When I die, bury me if you would inside a weather vane. Cuando yo me muera, when I die. So you see why it's called the deep song. It's sad, it's a sad song. And I really fell in love with his poems. Here, there they are. And from there, I started looking into flamenco music. And I actually tried to learn flamenco music. And got these flamenco guitar strings. And bought a guitar in Madrid. That's my Spanish girl here. I'm very proud of her. I took very good care of her. I didn't play music a long time. See if you can see inside. It says Alvarez, made in España. So that's not. It's the guy in that guitar shop. He made guitars. This was number 20. All the guitars were different. I chose that one for me. I tried to give it to my granddaughter, but she says the riff is too high for her. She can't grip it, so she gets a different guitar. She wants to play guitar now. Fine with me, I like it. And I played on that guitar. It's a classical guitar, and I played on that one many years before I was married, and I had a map of songs. I found that map, is still in my guitar bag. All kinds, you know, Cat Stevens and all kinds of stuff. And I wrote the guitar chords, and I played and sang with it. And unfortunately, you know, I got married, got kids. It kind of never, you know, I forgot about the guitar. The guitar was taken care of in the bag, always in my cabinet. And when I moved from Germany to California, I took her with me. And when I moved from Cupertino to Gilroy, when I met my husband, my now husband, I took her with me. And but I never played, and I had a tumor in 2012 on my I don't know how to say it. Well, in the throat. You see the scar here. It was a benign tumor, but it changed my voice from mezzo, which is between soprano and alto, to an alto. And, you know, I kind of lost, how do you say that? I lost the confidence to make music and sing, because I thought it didn't sound right anymore. Now recently, as you know, I auditioned for the worship team in our church and got taken, and I already sang once. And you know, every day I'm trying to practice songs and worship songs, and I dug out my guitar, you know, and couldn't tune it because my tuner conked out. Even if I put new batteries in, it doesn't work anymore. But everything else is there, my capo, you know. So I hand tuned my guitar, you know, the easy one, the manually tuned 5, 5, 5, 4, 5. And I think I got it pretty good. Not perfect, but it sounds doable. Until I get a new tuner. And I found that song, and this is where I need your help. I found that song. I loved that song when I was 17, heartbroken, left by my first boyfriend. And I don't know who sang that song. I tried to find it on YouTube and I couldn't find it. And I wrote, this is my handwriting when I was 17. Not very impressive. See, I wrote the guitar chords on it and the text. And I kind of know how the melody, I never forgot the melody, and I'm gonna play it for you. And if you know who sang that song, it might be an Irish singer, because I was really into Irish ballads at that time. Jigs and reels, but more ballads. And if you know that song, it's not Christy Moore. I looked up Christy Moore. I looked up the McClouds. It was a local Irish band in Germany. But if you find that song, the singer of that song, let me know in the comments. Okay, let's try it. So I play really. I'm not playing loud. I'm not a good guitar player right now. I suck at guitar playing. But I pick it up again. I'm practicing, and I want to listen to the melody I sing, because I think that's pretty much how it sounded. I think I got that one pretty much together. Okay, so let's start. Your head spins round on a Monday, and the daylight's in your eyes. How you laughed and cursed tomorrow. Now he's standing by your side. You touch the stars at midnight. The whole world seemed to shout hello. Now your throat is tight and heavy, and only one can go. I'll be alright, though I may cry. The tears that flow, they always dry. It's just that I would rather be with you now. And every time I see that star, I will say a prayer for you, now and forever. September blues, I'll always don't know. So if you know the song, please let me know. I would really know the singer of it. Maybe if I find it, I put it on the comments, but that would be cool. This was that. And then I have another thing to tell you. So Samaritan's Purse is doing Operation Christmas Child again. We got the boxes at our Foothill Church in Gilroy, and every box has a label. I did that last year too. That's how I came to my church, by the way, because they did that, and I did the box, and then I just stayed with that church because I liked it. So you get a box with a label, and then you decide boy or girl, what age, 2 to 4, 5 to 8, 5 to 9, or 10 to 14. I usually take the 10 to 14 years girls. And you cannot put in liquid, you cannot put in food. They describe on the back what you can put in, school stuff like pencils, or a notebook maybe, or some hygiene products like a toothbrush, or even napkins for 14-year-old girls, like for the period, and some jewelry maybe, something a 14-year-old would have fun with. And the box I did last year, I got a response. It went to El Salvador to a girl, and I want to do another one for a 14-year-old girl, maybe even more. So if you want to do a box like that, check in with your church, or libraries sometimes have it. And if you're in Gilroy, you can get it at the Foothills Church. There are also a drop-off location, Foothill Church. On Church Street, there are a drop-off location. In November, you can drop it off. And go to the Foothills Church website. They have the information there. And then I invite you to do that, because these children won't get a Christmas present without you stepping in and chipping in. And I think that's a good thing to do. It's a great idea from Samaritan's Purse, who do that for a long time. So every year they do that. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Not too much. I keep practicing my guitar. I know it's horrible, but I have fun with it. I'm glad through the worship team singing, I got to discover my passion for playing guitar and singing again. And I try to get better in it. So that's something I can do at home when in the morning Clay is at work, Eddie is at school, nobody disturbs me here or makes fun of me, so I can be as bad as I want and can practice, and hopefully I can play that song much better to you in a few weeks. I just discovered it today, and I thought I asked for your help. And that's it, and I hope to see you again at another chat or cooking show with the Tater Cowgirl, as I say in California. Peace out. Bow. I just had a student on the phone, 25 years old, a student I used to work with at the community college I was employed. And that student asked me, when I told him what I was recording he asked me, how could you give up guitar if you liked it so much, or singing? And, if you're young, you might not understand, but life came in between. That's so simple. I married, I got pregnant, I had 2 kids. Then I got divorced, immigrated to the United States. I never had support from my ex-husband to raise my children. I had to fend for myself, worked my tail off. And at the end of the day, I had to take care of my daughter and clean and cook and shop and whatever it is to do at home. And there was never enough time at the end of the day to do something for myself, Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It went into the background, It's not that it was forgotten. I took a singing class at the Enza College where I worked, Loved it very much, but it was not on my priority list to to get to, you know. There are other things, like I like to quilt, but I couldn't quilt because there was no time. There was no time in the day, you know. If you're raising your kids on your own, and these mothers and fathers who do that, they know what I'm talking about. You put back your own stuff, you know. Now I'm retired. I'm 63, and I think it's time to do something for myself finally. And that's a recommendation I want to give to all of the gals and boys in my age. Do something for yourself. Don't dive immediately into other stuff. I volunteer, I do other stuff too, but also reserve some time to do something for yourself, what you like to do, if it is walking or cooking or whatever it is, you know. Do it, because life is short. You don't know how much longer we don't know how much longer we have. So I'm practicing singing and guitar playing just for myself, not for anybody else in the world. Bye.